guys, it's Ishani, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. Long time no MAC haul. I have not filmed a MAC haul in, it feels like over a year, and I'm pretty sure it's been over a year since I've actually uploaded a MAC haul video. And the reason for that is because MAC hasn't been coming out with collections that have really interested me, at least not enough to make me want to do a mega haul. I have been somewhat keeping up with the MAC collections, and I have gotten like one or two things for a couple of MAC collections, but it has been a while since I have done a legit full-on haul. So I am really excited because, like, pretty much all of you guys know. If you guys don't know, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but MAC teamed up with Rihanna for their Fall 2013 collection. It is the RiRi Hearts MAC, or RiRi Loves MAC collection, and lots of people have been going crazy over it. There is lots and lots of buzz about this collection. Now, I wanted to get this video up today because the collection actually released in MAC stores, not in counters, but just freestanding MAC stores last Thursday. It is coming out online tomorrow, which is Monday, and then it's going to be released in all MAC locations such as counters in Macy's and Nordstrom and all of those fun places on this coming Thursday. So basically they did a very staggered release for this collection. I ran to my local MAC freestanding store Thursday morning. I was there bright and early in the morning. The second the mall opened, I was in line. Surprisingly, there was a very, very long line for this collection. I got everything I wanted, luckily, but I was tweeting and I Instagrammed about it as well, and lots of people wanted to see a haul video on it, so here I am. So without further ado, let's get right into the haul video. I will be showing you guys what I got, as well as showing you swatches and telling you my thoughts on each individual product. So the first thing that caught my attention in the collection were the two eyeshadow quads. One of them caught my attention more than the other one, so I got one of them. This is the box that all of the products come in. It's a beautiful rose gold, very metallic-y packaging, and it's got the RiRi Heart MAC with the Rihanna R in the background. I think the packaging was very well done. I actually really love it. I love rose gold. I know rose gold is a huge trend right now, and I think it was very smart of MAC and Rihanna to release a whole collection with rose gold packaging. So this is what the eyeshadow quad packaging looks like. You can see it's very, very mirrored. You can see my camera there. And it is beautiful. I do have to say, I love the rose gold and the pink writing on the packaging. Gorgeously done. The quad that I got is the one called Her Cocoa, which was more of the neutral quad. There was another one which was kind of like a smoky quad that had grays and blacks in it, but when I swatched it, the quality of that quad was very, very kind of bad. I have to say, MAC has been struggling with releasing these pre-made quads recently. A lot of them are very subpar. The quality just isn't there. I thought the quality of this one was pretty good. However, I did kind of get it for the packaging, I have to admit. The shades themselves are very, very beautiful. You have kind of like a satin off-white color, a gorgeous like goldy bronze, a dark kind of browny chocolate, and then kind of a similar color to this one. It's a little bit more red and it's got some shimmer. Overall, the quality of the Her Cocoa eyeshadow quad is pretty good. This very goldy bronze color here is definitely a luster eyeshadow. Unfortunately, it doesn't say the names of the eyeshadow on the packaging, so I don't know if these are permanent shades or if these were specifically released for this quad. I have no idea. I have no idea the finishes or anything. But I did use this quad in the eye look that I have on right now, and I actually really do like it. It's a good, neutral, everyday type quad. So there are swatches of the four eyeshadows in the Her Cocoa quad. You can see the quality of them is not too shabby. These two are definitely a lot better than the lighter shades. But overall, I don't think the quad suffers from lack of pigmentation or anything. The quad does retail for $44, which I think is insane. I think that $44 for four eyeshadows is a very, very, very high price tag to be asking, because to be honest, MAC pan eyeshadows, I believe retail for $11 anyways, so you're not really saving any money by getting them in the quad. So you have to really love each of the shades in order for the quad to be worth the price tag. Overall, I love the packaging of it, which is why I got it, and I do love the quad as a whole, but I don't think these are shades that are super unique or that you can't get in another brand or even in the MAC brand in their permanent line. Alrighty, so the next really big kind of iconic product from the entire launch is the blush bronzer duo that she released. This is what the packaging of it looks like. Once again, you can see incredibly mirrored and beautiful rose gold packaging. I think the packaging is stunning. I absolutely love it. And the shade is called Hibiscus Kiss. And this is what the product looks like. You can see you've got about 2/3 of the product is the bronzer, 1/3 is the blush, and you can see it's got the RiRi logo embossed on it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got this product not so much to use, but more so because I am kind of a collector for these limited edition beauty powder type packaging. I love the packaging, I'm not gonna lie. I got it because I know that I can actually depot my mineralized skin finish natural and actually put it in this compact, so when I throw it in my purse or take it around with me, I have a really gorgeous rose gold compact with me. I think the product itself is great too, but I got it for the packaging. And the price on this one was $29, so it was a little bit more, I think, acceptable to get this as a collecting piece just because it wasn't $44 like the eyeshadow quad. So the next product that I got from the collection, which I think is gorgeous, I think it's one of those underrated products that everybody needs to check out. It is the powder blush. She only released one powder blush in the collection. This one is called Bad Girl Gone Good, and it is a satin finish blush, and it is beautiful. I think that if you guys have not gotten MAC's Blush in Gingerly, which I really think everybody does need in their collection, I think this would be a good one to try because it's similar to Gingerly. I don't think it's quite as dark, but it is sort of that similar bronzy, peachy tone that it looks brown in the packaging, but when you put it on your skin, it pulls a little kind of peachy pink, and it is so beautiful. Such a natural colored blush. I do have it on right now and I love it. So there is a swatch of Bad Girl Gone Good blush. It's this little peachy streak right here. As you can see, even though it looks brown in the packaging, it does actually pull peach on the skin, so I really love it. Beautiful blush. It's something that I would recommend you guys check out. This blush was $23, so they did hike up the prices of a lot of their permanent items just for the packaging, so that's kind of up to you whether or not it's worth it. They did release some permanent items in this limited edition packaging, such as the mascara and their eyebrow pencils, none of which I got, but those are all permanent. But if you wanted the beautiful rose gold and pink packaging, you could get it in this collection. It's just a couple dollars more. The next product that I got from the collection, which is something I have heard a lot of rave reviews about, is the cream color base. This one is in the shade Diamonds, and it is a frost finish. It is the one and only cream color base she released in this collection, and it is a beautiful kind of champagne brownie gold shade. So there is a swatch of Diamonds cream color base. You guys can see it's a very subtle cream color base, to be honest with you. It's not as flashy or as in your face as like Shell or Pearl. Those are both permanent cream color bases that MAC offers. This one is a little bit more subtle, and I think it looks beautiful on my skin tone. I would love to use it as a highlighter on my face, like on the cheekbone, down the nose, on my Cupid's bow. You could even use it as an eyeshadow base if you want. The only thing that kind of puts me off from using the cream color bases as eyeshadow bases is that they do not set. They are very creamy, very emollient, but they don't set. So you would definitely have to set it with an eyeshadow powder in order to get this to last. To be honest, as much as other people are raving about this product, I do think it's a beautiful highlight. It's a beautiful cream highlight, but I don't think it's anything super unique to where if I didn't have it in my collection, I don't think I'd like cry over it. And the cream color base is slightly cheaper than the blush. This was $22, so $1 cheaper than the blush. Alrighty guys, now we are getting into the lip products. This collection did mainly revolve around lip products. I think the lip products were the highlight of the collection. I didn't end up getting too many of the lip products. I was excited about Talk That Talk, which was a very beautiful, deep, eggplant wine colored lip product. She released that shade in the lip pencil and in a lipstick format. However, when I swatched it and when I tried it, it was so dry and so patchy. I could not see that working on anybody. Actually, one of the sales associates at my MAC store was wearing it on her lips the day that I went to pick up the products from the collection, and I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty bad on her. And I don't like to say that makeup looks bad on anybody, but it wasn't the color that was unflattering. It was the application. It was so dry and so patchy and so crusty looking. It didn't look pretty at all. The color was phenomenally gorgeous, but the application of it was just a no-go for me. I couldn't justify it. However, with that being said, there is one shade that is very iconic to this collection that I had to pick up in a couple different formats, and that is RiRi Woo. If you guys haven't heard of RiRi Woo, it is Ruby Woo with a little bit of a twist. It is Rihanna's version of the iconic MAC lipstick in Ruby Woo. For Rihanna's summer collection this past year, she ended up releasing 3 different lipsticks. There was RiRi Woo, Ho, and RiRi Boy, and I ended up getting all 3 of those lipsticks when they released in the summer. RiRi Woo was re-released in this collection in the beautiful rose gold packaging. However, I didn't pick it up because I already had it, but I did end up picking up the RiRi Woo lip liner, which I think is beautiful. The lip liner packaging is gorgeous. There's a baby pink here with the rose gold cap, and then you have the color of RiRi Woo here. So RiRi Woo is just kind of the classic red. It's just a blue-based red. Absolutely beautiful. I am wearing it today with the lip gloss on top, which I'm going to show you guys next, but I am wearing the lip liner, and it is a gorgeous lip liner. This is the MAC Pro Longwear lip pencil, which I've never tried their Pro Longwear lip pencils, but I actually think I'm going to go back and try some more because I love this one so much. So there's a swatch of the RiRi Woo Pro Longwear lip pencil. It glides on so incredibly beautifully. It does last a really long time. I do really love this formulation of the MAC lip pencils. I will say that the lip pencils, in my opinion, are incredibly expensive. This was $21.50. So basically $22 for a lip pencil I think is kind of outrageous. I have tried other lip pencils that are equally good quality but cheaper, like the Makeup Forever ones I think are $19, and they are of the same quality. So that's kind of a downer, but this is a very beautiful red lip liner. And then I told you guys I was wearing the corresponding lip gloss on top of that lip pencil. So she did release the RiRi Woo lip gloss. This is the only lip gloss she released in this collection, which I was actually very surprised about because I don't know, she released 4 different lipsticks, but only 1 lip gloss and only 2 lip pencils. So I don't know. I do really like this lip gloss. I have it on right now. It is incredibly opaque, so pigmented. You definitely do not need to put the lip pencil underneath the lip gloss because the lip gloss is so pigmented. I just put it on so the lip gloss wouldn't bleed on me. So there is the swatch of the RiRi Woo lip gloss next to the RiRi Woo lip liner. So you can see the shade is pretty identical. The RiRi Woo lip gloss is much more rich. I think it looks more velvety and richer and just, it's got more dimension to it than the lip pencil. So I really love the lip gloss. I feel like it would be kind of similar to the lip gloss in Russian Red if you guys have that one. This one may be just a little bit more blue based, but I think it would be pretty similar. So if you already have that one and you're iffy about getting this one, unless you use that one all the time, I don't know if you need both. And the RiRi Woo lip gloss is $16.50, so once again, a little bit more expensive than a normal lip gloss, but you are getting the beautiful packaging. And then the last product that I got is a lipstick. You knew that I couldn't leave without one of the lipsticks. Come on, it's so beautiful. Look at this little lipstick bullet. I'm like in love. Since I already had the shade RiRi Woo, I ended up going with the other shade that I was interested in, which is called Nude. And it is just a matte, gorgeous brownie nude color, and I am really excited about this shade because I feel like MAC does not have enough good nude lipsticks for people with a darker skin tone. Because I have a darker skin tone, I feel like the nude that is so often advertised by many makeup companies often just appears white on my lips. So I am really happy to see that MAC released a nude that is actually a nice brownie shade. So there is a swatch of the nude lipstick. You guys can see it is a really beautiful brownie nude type color. I think if you have my skin tone, which is an NC45 or higher, I think this would be just beautiful on you. And the lipsticks in this collection also retail for $16.50 a piece. There were 3 other shades. Like I said, RiRi Woo was re-released. There was kind of a frosty orange color, which I wasn't too interested in. And there was the Talk That Talk, which I already talked about. It looks... it's not an attractive look, I'm not gonna lie. So that is it. That is my MAC RiRi Hearts MAC collection haul and review for you guys. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys have any other questions on this collection, or if you guys want to share what you picked up from this collection, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Thumbs up this video if you guys love MAC hauls, because I know I haven't made one in a while, but I'm kind of on a kick now. I don't know if I'll be hauling more things from MAC, but I may do a drugstore haul video coming up. So thumbs up if you guys want to see that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!